Morning, morning. What's up, Skits? How you doing, man? All right. Ali Henny, what's good? Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing this weekend? Sorry if I sound and look a little suboptimal today. It's been I did not sleep well last night. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just trying to find I was trying to use a EPUB site to download a Kino Sleazel, but it keeps giving me an error. So I'm trying to do a little bit of troubleshooting right now. See what's going on. But yeah, might kick off the stream with a little bit of some Kulta for some pitch accent practice, and then we can get into reading. Oh, I mean, Skits, if you don't mind, that'd be pretty sick, dude. I would appreciate that. It's weird. I use that same website to download, and I'll just show you my Immersion Reader app because I've got them all locked and loaded and ready to go on the phone. You know, we got to be reading when we're on the go. Where? Oh, there it is. Let's go to the library. Here we go. Let's see. So what we got in the library right now. Allegedly some straight heat. I just got to finish Konbini Ningen, and then we'll be getting into the good stuff, or so I've heard. The end. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, bro. Hey, dude, you got all the sauce. I want to download it. I don't want to open it in the web. Hold on, give me a second. I feel like a boomer right now. Okay, no, I know what I gotta do. I'm just being... I'm still waking up, guys. Now, there we go. Alright, let's get into reader. Alright. Well, yeah, okay, let me close out of the peak that is Konbini Ningen, and we will add our other book here. And we should be good. Interesting. I don't know why it's downloading as... Well, it's .epub. But it says it's an internet shortcut. Hold on. I'm trying to download it. Thank you, sir. I'm clicking the download and it keeps automatically opening. I think, hold on, let me try to save it through here. There's TXT. Yeah, I don't know why whenever I click the download button, Discord's like, hey, you should really open this and oh, here we go. There's a save button in the thing. Okay. There's a save button in the browser that opens up. Okay, sorry. You have to be a little patient with me. I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow. Okay, we're good. All right, let me drop that in there. Okay, there we go. All right, sweet. Yeah, so I thought we'd maybe just kick off today's study session with a little bit of pitch accent practice. Skits put me on this, just trying to like get my pitch accuracy in terms of listening up more, so I can pay more attention to it in my immersion. It's been pretty cool so far. I've been able to notice some more like words and have them stick a bit better in terms of pitch accent. I'm finding I don't have to pay attention to it as like explicitly, which has been pretty nice. Yeah. I don't know. I just Skits linked. Let me find it. I can totally just share my screen right now. Give me 1 sec. Let me find. I think it was the library. That one you still need an account for, I think. But I mean, it's worth. You don't have to pay. But still, yeah, that's fair. But yeah, okay. Let me go to Gotsu and we can get this kicked off. Also, let me get chat pulled up so we can see what everyone's saying. But yeah, without further ado, I think we'll kick it off with some pitch accent practice and then go from there. It sounds really slow and annoying. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's great when places throttle their downloads. Okay. No, I do not want to create a highlight of my stream. Nothing's happened yet. Okay. Log in, register, go to tests, minimal pairs. Okay, cool. Let me switch my screen here. Yeah, so we're gonna kick it off with this. I'm gonna pause the music. If you guys can't even hear it, I think you can. I'm gonna pause the music and we are gonna do some pitch accent practice. So for anyone unfamiliar with Kotsu.io, it is a pitch accent trainer that plays native audio in isolation, and you're supposed to listen for the pitch, right? Whether it's heiban, atamadaka, nagadaka, or odaka. And I've been trying to train this recently every day, doing 100 minimal pairs, which is just basically word with pitch, and then seeing how close I can get to 100%. And then once I consistently start getting that, I'm just gonna start, I don't know, being able to listen to it more. In my immersion, hopefully I'll be able to develop that skill where I can kind of just pick up on it more easily, right? So yeah, that is what we're going to kick it off with. And let me go ahead and start the Pomodoro timer before we lock in here. So we've got Pomodoro 15-minute focus sessions. I think we'll just do the same as last time and see how it goes. But yeah, without further ado, how many sessions do I have? Hold on. Yeah, let's do 3 sessions and a yapping break. We get 5-minute breaks. So it's gonna be 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes study, 5 minutes off. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer, and we're gonna get into this. All right, lock in.
悲鳴法へ画量本当対比意地愛子とうとう係因樹泣き20養父相違統制解消花総外船長つなぐ雑遺体想念でこぼこバラバララップ教授雑口論熱い弱いぼうぼう
1, 2, and 3 keys to answer. Also log in to get more of a variety of answers. Okay. Yeah, let me just... Will it clear my... Actually... I don't remember my login because it's on my phone, so I'll have to check. But let me check after this. Let me get through these, and then we'll see what we're doing. And then, yeah. But thank you, guys. I didn't know that. That's pretty sick. No, I do remember there being more options on my phone when I was doing this. So that... Okay. That checks out.
ぼうぼう無害無害陽気修練外事法王時効町歌人陽馬六邦画要点家紋もみ
Oh, wait. No, yeah. Dang. That's crazy.
大勢イカ呼吸つまり友禅聖書境不憫構成桃加藤 三弁売価参加起動大工半分
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Hanbun.
清水
Shimizu.
やぶ浮見浮見本案甲虫
Then you just gotta like
甲虫
take my time. Nope. Sorry about that. Looks like my internet cut out for a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've noticed for some of these, like, it sounds like the first more is a little bit higher than the rest. I don't know if it's because of the vowel or pronunciation. And then in my head, I'm like, wait, like, what if this isn't a tamadaka? What would it truly sound like? And also, you can click on them after you fail it, which I need to be doing. I didn't do that. I know, dude. I don't know why my internet cut out for a second, but
甘味甘味
kanmi. I mean, that's yeah.
腰部大ガラガラ
Hmm?
ガラガラパンパン
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, but I did have this habit. Just now I was like speed running, so the ones I got wrong, I didn't even go back and listen to how it should sound. But I also, as soon as I clicked, I was like, wait, of course. I actually just paced myself.
パンパン減衰茶道茶道
Hello from Brazil. I'm your fan, bro. Hello. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. It's not your name. It's that I'm tired. Adalberto. Welcome to the stream, dude. Appreciate the kind comment.
茶道
And hello from America.
茶道
Hope
下
you're
が
having
り
a
目
hope you're having a good weekend so far.
下がり目身辺バイト奥
Good to hear, bro. Good to hear. Sweet. How long have you been studying Japanese for? Or are you thinking of getting into it?
奥胃が肺事
Arigatou gozaimasu. Nice.
肺事
Haiji. That's okay.
三毛恵比寿南部任す名名
May. Oh, it's not May. Oh my god.
名名
Oh yeah, it does start high.
名名
Okay. Yeah.
南海兵士肥大
Gotta try this beer back in 8 minutes. Go for it. Let's see how you're doing.
肥大方眼
Like, it sounds like Hogan. It sounds like I know that sounds like the ho's a bit higher. That's a weird sentence. I feel like the first more sounds higher, but it actually be Hogan. I feel like, so I think it's this one.
上後
Yeah. It's weird.
万世
I think those are the ones that really trip me up right now, and I'm trying to be more attentive about it and think like there's probably more exaggerated. These are super exaggerated, is what I've been told. So I feel like if it was a tamadaka, I'd be much more clearer
万世
that it starts like at a high
同
pitch.
月定時才覚
Yeah.
バラバラ一心ランマ女
Okay. Cool. If you want more variety without an account, by the way, you can use the site that I sent in DMs. Sweet. Okay. Let me do this in case I've got some other DMs open in Discord. There we go. Sorry, I just don't want it on screen in case there's been messages. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. Sweet. Yeah, so we've gone ahead and done some pitch accent practice. So it looks like Heibon's pretty chill. definitely need to lock in more on Tamadaka. And Nakadaka, I definitely threw a few of them. So let me just go down and kind of see which ones I got wrong. Okay. Now, I think it's weird. Some of these, the first more either didn't sound high enough where I was like, I thought it was one of those words where I was like, it sounds like a Tamadaka, but the first more isn't stressed enough. It's not high enough, so it probably isn't. And it was. So definitely to be a bit more attentive for that. Other than that, let me turn back on this music. I think other than that, yeah, I think you should lock in more. I think that's why I kind of mixed up these Atamadaka and then ended up also the Nakadakas. I missed one. So it's fine. Just got to lock in on that. But beyond that, I think we're in a good spot. So I'm going to go ahead and pivot over. We can start reading. So today, I was thinking we could read. It's called Kimi no Suizo Tabetai, or I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Kind of weird title for people who aren't familiar. But this book is by Sumi no Yoru. And Sumi no Yoru also wrote Mata Onaji Yume o Mite Ita, which was the first novel I ever read. I mined like every word from that book, and it was a really good read. Apparently, I think this book is like a little bit harder, but I thought that one, a lot of people in the Discord have been recommending it, and two, since I've already read one of Sumi no Yoru's other books, I feel like the writing style and word choices might be kind of similar, so it'll be pretty fun to see this. I think there'll be a lot of new words we get from it, though, considering that, well, you know, the word pancreas is in the title, and the plot synopsis, I don't know if I should say it, if we should just read it. I mean, it's kind of a sad book, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, those are all my games. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit of a gamer. Let's get Colibri open. That's what I was looking for. Zombie Souffle, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Have you seen the movie? No, I've not seen the movie. I didn't realize there was a movie. I know there's a manga for it too, but no, I've not seen the movie. Let's see if I can get my setup less scuffed this time. I think we're on the right track. Let me make myself a little smaller. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you have to bear with me. I know this setup isn't quite, you know, we don't got the pro gamer setup that's just nice and sleek. But what we do have are study materials. Most people know it from the movie because it's devastating. Nah, oh, that's rough. I mean, I'm sure the book's gonna be devastating too, but oh man. All right, let's give it a read and let's see. Can we survive? Hold on. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that okay. Okay, I guess I have to do Rodoku again. Let's do it. We've got 3 minutes to get through a little bit. I'm gonna lean this way, so let me move my camera really quick. Oh, that's like the most. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right. お断り。作品の電子、電子、this is a show. What the heck? I know this. Isn't this used in, there's no way that's just, yeah, okay, we're cooked already. Oh, let me look this up. I know that second kanji is like in the family registry or something. It's not just shobaku, is it? Ebook. Oh, shoseki. Yeah, because it's, I forget what word the seki here is used in, but it has something to do with like the family names. Trying to see. Yeah. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Koseki. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're back. We're back. Denshi Soseki ka ni nisaishi. Dude. Shio? Shiojo? There's no way. And this is a, is okay. Oh, shio. A method, a way, a means. Okay. Gotcha. 使用上の都合により、一部の漢字が、略字体で、Ruby および記号の記号など。You're back and Dekinai. Welcome back, Alihene, and you are not Dekinai. The good. How'd it go though? Do you feel like are there any specific accent patterns that you need to focus a bit more on, or Ruby および、記号などが印刷出版と異なった表記になっている場合があります。また作品によっては、差別的表現と受け取られかねない表現が、採用使用の採用 Dude, I mixed up 使用 and 採用 is to employ 使用 wait no yeah 採用 is to use 使用 is to employ okay well, I guess you know what I'm these are like the two ones I mix up a ton. That and まとめる and 求める just because they just sound so similar, but yeah. Okay, so 使用されている場合もありますが、作品の書かれた当時の、事情を、公共考慮Okay. 考慮consideration, thought, 判断、行動の前にいろいろな I already read the English definition, so 考慮しOh, short break time. Let me get through this. 原文の、通り、掲出掲出した、補助があります。あらかじめご了承ください。Okay, cool. I don't know, but Mandarin tones are much easier. Dang, yeah, that's fair. I'm not really one to. I probably can't really speak to that because, man, I tried to learn like multiple languages at the same time. I think with Japanese and Mandarin, I assume it's a bit of a different case, right? Because those languages are similar in the fact that I mean, Japanese has kanji that comes from Mandarin or Chinese, so it's like. It kind of works, but I was trying to learn Tagalog and Japanese at the same time, and I don't know, it got a little overwhelming. Like I noticed once I started incorporating another language, it wasn't really too similar to Japanese. Like my retention rate started going down, both in immersion and in my SRS. I think it's because I had like been trying to cram so much more info in my brain that just, you know, I lost that focus in Japanese. I started to kind of see it. Who learns Tagalog? Probably a guy engaged to a Filipina. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Couldn't be me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a cool language, and their food is great. And I plan to go to the Philippines eventually, not to live there, but just to like visit and see how it goes. So. I don't know. I kind of have this thing. It's like if I'm going to visit a country, Tagalog is spoken in the Philippines, and then there's also Cebuano, which is I don't know if dialect's the right word, but a dialect of Tagalog, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like tag along. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if I'm going to countries, especially in East Asia, I just like everyone there's so nice and hospitable for the most part, right? There are some exceptions from my experience, but for the most part, everyone's super nice and welcoming, and it's like I kind of feel like I want to interact with people on a deeper level. I want to return that and show that I care about the culture and the language. So even if it's learning just a little bit or enough to, you know, Oh god, what? Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's something worth learning. You seem like you'd wear your ring on your index finger. What do you mean, bro? It's an engagement ring. I gotta wear it on this finger, which I don't know if the stream makes it look flip, but this is my left hand. This is where they go. Oh my gosh. Unless I am historically uneducated and you've got something else to say. then I mean, go right for it. Also, I forgot I did not have the timer up here, so my apologies. But yeah, what have you guys been doing recently? Whether that's studying or immersing or even outside of Japanese, you guys been doing up to anything fun recently or just chilling? You guys recharging for the weekend? I know I am. Man, work has been a little stressful, but oh, you thought it was flipped? Oh, yeah, so if this is my left hand, how do I have it like this? Oh, well, it's because wait. Yeah. Okay, because, like, if you look, maybe I can, like, bow down. I don't know if going through 400 pages is different, but my neck hurts. Are you hunchbacking? Are you, like, you gotta make sure you have a good posture. You know what you should do is duct tape or, like, Gorilla Glue the cover of your, like, the cover and the back of your dictionary to your wall. That way you can just sit at it and just, like, flip through it. That's just optimal back and neck posture. Living the neat life, except I'm in education. There you go. Man, I miss being a neat. That's what I would be doing in college, too. I still kind of neat a little bit here. There's, like, work events. Like, the only stuff I really have to do around here is, like, work events or going to happy hours. And I've been to a few, and they're fun. But, like, I found my social battery so drained. I just want to come home and grind in Japanese. Speaking of which, it's time to grind. So, let's grind. I was also going to say, if I bow down, these signs are readable in Japanese, right? So this is how it should look. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, you can kind of see the blurred out Tokyo kanji on the poster there. But anywho, let's get grinding. I'm excited. You see me lick my lips as we're about to read a book. Just thinking about all of the new words we're going to learn today. Okay. Ooh, I'm a little worried. What if I look up? I would have to look up every word in this thing, man. All right. クラスメイトであった、山内さくらの、葬儀は、小米 Wait. I just gotta look this up. Seizen. I should probably learn that. That's a pretty handy one to know. You know, let's do this. And so last stream, reading is cringe. You're right. Need to listen to audiobooks. That's the only way. I do want to get into doing that. I'll probably start listening to audiobooks for books I've already read. So like for Sumina Yoda's other book, probably that, as well as Hennaie, just to like, I don't know. I think just to have that in my noggin, in my brain. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and, if there's an unknown word, I should probably read the rest of this. 生前の彼女にはまるで、似つかわしくない、Wow, that's a funny kanji. ほんやららの日にとり行われた Let's look this bad boy up. So that is cool. I do want to save that. That's pretty cool. Donten. Existing is cringe. Read dictionaries, not books. Oh my gosh. That's still reading, though. When you say reading, you got to be more specific, dude. What if reading in general, what if reading in general is just cringe? Should I just, like, blind myself and only listen to Japanese? I mean, people do it. People in Japan, there's definitely blind people in Japan, so I mean, does Japanese have a Braille system? I know that they have, like, okay, like, I know they accommodate for blind people in the sense of, like can they feel kanji? When you walk in the streets, I mean, I know they have, like, the bumps in the pavement for people with canes, right? So they actually know where they are, and they don't walk into the street or on the train tracks. But yeah. Like kumori? Oh, I know kumori. Sorry. Yeah, that was just a brain fart. Okay. Donten. I guess I've never seen it used in Jukugo, which threw me off. Donten no hi ni tori okonawareta. Okay. Interesting. Hey, so before I start watching the stream, will this be more advanced for me right now? You've just started learning, not even F5. No such thing as too advanced. If you've just started learning F5, oh my gosh, F5, N5. I mean, yeah, right now we're reading a book by Sumi no Yoru, called, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Interestingly, I don't always like equating stuff to like JLPT levels, but I would say that this is above N3, probably in that N2 range, maybe a little bit above, but yeah, so it's a little advanced. But if you do want to hang out in the chat, get some learning resources and dip, that's fine. Or yeah, I mean, you don't have to stay here if you don't want to, but I do appreciate you dropping by and clicking on the stream. I do wish you the best of luck on your study journey, though. All right, let me just start saving these sentences to the clipboard for any that I don't know. And then we'll just kind of... Actually, let me do that off screen. It's kind of an eyesore to have all this stuff on the screen. Let's see another sentence in. 彼女の命の、価値の show? Is this just show? Akatsu or show? Show. Because I know, yeah, show, it's using shoko. I assume it's just read as show here. Akashi. It's read as Akashi? Okay. I gotta save that. Oops. Okay. Thank you, Skits. の証としてたくさんの人の涙に、包まれているのであろう。葬式にも、昨日の夜の、通夜 I need to save that one. Even if I got the reading right, I need to save that one. にも、僕は行かなかった。Okay. So yeah, let me look this one up. 通夜、通夜。Okay. Okay. Good to know. I think was there another one I wanted to look up? No, we looked that one up. Yeah, okay. Let me throw this in the good old Migaku clipboard. Was that Taiwai or Tsurai? Oh, Tsurai. There's like a one stroke difference now. Tsurai, boku ni shusseki o, oh my gosh. It's called something, isn't it? There's shiru, it's not tsuyoiru. It's like ko. Alright, you know, we're gonna have to just look this bad boy up. It is shiru. What? I think there's another reading for this. It's like ko something, but 知るような唯一のクラスメイトはもうこの世からいなくなっていたし、教師やあちらのwhat? Okay, no, we're gonna have to look this one up too. 親子? No. It is? 親子。他人の親を。怖い。Gotcha. Okay. Shiru. Okay. Gotcha. Because I've heard for Shiru, what was it? Like Shite Yunara or something like that. Which, and then also, I guess there's also hand in hand with like Aite Yunara type stuff. Okay, let me check out chat for a second. Yo, bro, how are you? I'm already 1 year into Anki, but starting mining sentences holding 6k Anki flashcards. Do you recommend to do the first 6k cards and start mining? I'm about N3. I think you just get into mining, dude. Yeah. I mean, I started mining around 2k known words, but yeah, you can really start mining whenever. It's just more like if you do it after, you know, let's say you get down, You have a guy who gets down 500 words from a core deck, and you have a guy who gets like 2,000 or 3,000 down. The guy with 2 or 3K under his belt's gonna like have an easier time watching content, because instead of mining all of the super duper common words that have these nuanced meanings, they already know them, so they can focus on some of those least common words that are above that 3,000, top 3,000 words range, right? So yeah, I would say, honestly, you're good to start mining now. Good to start mining in Immersion. We've got 6 minutes left. Let me read a bit more, and I'll check the rest of the comments out. 僕を呼ぶ権利も、義務もあるはずなく、僕は自分自身の、選択を、尊重できた。もちろん、本来なら、誰に呼ばれずとも高校生である、僕は学校に行かなくてはならないのだけど、彼女が休日中に、死んでくれたおかげで、天気の悪い日に、外に出なくても済んだ。Okay. 清働き Wait a minute. No. Oh yeah. Huh. I keep thinking I'm misreading some of the lines here. 共働き。夫婦が共に働きに出て、収入を得ていること。For real, I love a one-eat your pancreas. I've heard good things about it, and I do like the author's writing style, so pretty excited to have my heart torn into shreds. の両親を見送って、適当な、昼食をとってから僕はずっと、自室に、こもった。It's just my like someone's own room, but I just gotta see is it 自室? Yeah, it is 自室. Okay. それがクラスメイトを失った寂しさや、虚しさ。Interesting. Okay. So that's going in the clipboard too. から来た行動かといえば違う。Okay. Get in there. Paste that in there. 僕はクラスメイトであった彼女に連れ出されない限りは、以前から休日を自分の部屋で、過ごす成分だった。I don't actually know 成分。A personality trait or something? A disposition, one's nature, temperament. Okay. Makes sense. But should probably still mind that just to get it in the noggin. So let's get that down. Sorry guys, I will respond to some comments here in about 3 minutes. Hopefully we can finish reading this page. 部屋で僕は、大抵の時間本を読んでいる。What? Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into these. 指南書. Interesting. As if I know what that first one is. 案内書。入門書。手引きをする案内書。I also don't know 手引き。Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's a cool word. Okay. Pretty dope. And then 自己 something 発音 No results. Okay, well, let's look up this after the 自己 No? Oh, here we go. Self-development. Oh, yes. Thank you. This is very handy. Why do I have this turned on? Oh, my goodness. There we go. 啓発自己啓発を好まず、小説を進んで読む。ベッドの上に、転がって白い枕に頭や、顎を預けて、文庫本を読む。ハードカバーは、重いから文庫本の方がいい。Okay. Bro, they're just like me for real, for real. They be reading and stuff. 現在読んでいる本は、彼女から、以前借りたものだ。本を、読まない彼女が人生で唯一であった。Interesting. Is this Keiko? 思考。この上もなく優れていること。最高。思考の一冊。Okay. I see you. I see you so much. You're going to my clipboard permanently. 借りてからずっと、本棚に。Oh no. I should know this. I should know this. No. No. Where's the... I gotta get the verb. Oh, one sec. Yeah, okay. I literally sentenced mine this the other day. Yeah. Arigato, skids. Big dog, I appreciate it. Oh, it's break time. Okay, well, let me actually like honor the break time and read the why do I see Yuri in chat? Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty sick. Shobun. Okay, thank you, Skits. Let me start from the top. You watch the anime, it's really amazing. I should have known this. I didn't know there was an anime. I'll have to check that out after I read the book. Thanks, I'll stay here. Don't have anything else to do. Probably will learn something. All right, man. Yeah, whatever you want to do. No pressure. Appreciate you hanging out. Immerse in... I ain't reading that, dude. That's crazy. I went as an exchange student to Japan for a year last year. So since my girlfriend is Japanese, I'm grinding hard. But she doesn't speak English, so my Japanese is pretty decent. Nice, dude. Nice, that's awesome. I'm glad you have some like good motivation there too. That's really cool. And then simplified characters are so gross. I am not participating in that conversation because I can't be one to speak on that. I did read Skits' message about Kowai and Shiru, the other readings of Tsuyoi. And what's up, hypothetical tiger? Welcome. Reading peak, you already know. Zunisumu. Immersing Zunisumu. Immersing gay. Oh my goodness. Thanks, bro. I'm at 1K cards right now, but since I love watching Hajime Shacho videos, nice. Maybe it's a good idea to start mining all their videos. I'm still not sure if it's worth paying Migaku or just using Yomitan. Let me know. So I will clarify, I am sponsored by Migaku, but you can totally learn Japanese for free. There's no need to get Migaku. What you're really paying for there is like convenience, and if you don't have money to spend, or you're like, you know what, I don't want to, I want to do it for free, that's fine. I have a video actually on getting that set up if you haven't already. But yeah, I would honestly just start with it for free. You don't have to try Migaku. Like, just do your Yomitan and Anki setup, and if that works for you, good, your problem solved. Migaku's really for like if you feel like you want to try something new, or like it's your study, it's just like Anki Yomitan just seems a little bit too iffy for you for whatever reason. You can try it for free by going to migaku.com/JaredDesu. But honestly, dude, I think just start with a free setup and see how it goes. Like worst case, you try out Migaku for a month for free, and you're like, this is good, but I like Anki and Yomitan better because of all the add-ons. Then that's fine. Then you just cancel and go back to it, right? Grim's talking about skits and hypothetical tiger. You both seem really knowledgeable. Can't understand what you're talking about. It might be better that you don't know what they're talking about right now, but it's so funny. Otsukare-sama. Thank you. Break time. Hi, Jared-san. What's up? Can't wait to look at real human you in real life when you come to Japan, Jared. Dude, I know. We gotta hang out, man. We gotta go get some drinks. I want to go to, what is it? Torikizoku or something. I've been there a lot, dude. I love their big pints of just like, can I talk about this? Big pints of beer, of alcohol. Man, that's such a good, dude, the restaurants are such good vibes. I love the pubs in Japan. Tiger, Parasocial. No, I'm pretty sure I was telling people I'm going to Japan and want to like meet up in person. I don't remember if I had asked a hypothetical Tiger yet, but I'd be down, dude. Jared's gonna see your posters and leave. Nah, don't worry. I used to have some crazy posters back in middle school. I'll say that much. I had this huge Attack on Titan tapestry, like huge. I think so it's a poster. You're supposed to like. It was like a cloth poster that's supposed to hang. I thumbtacked it to my ceiling in the four corners. I castrated it. And so I'd lay in bed and I'd fall asleep just like staring at this huge Attack on Titan. I think it was like Aaron just like staring down at me. I woke up once and I kind of forgot I had it there, and it was like kind of dim in my room, and I screamed because it was just like hovering above my bed. Hey, how much time does it take to get to a level where you can like understand basic conversations? Good question. I don't know, because with basic conversations, I mean, if we're being super duper general, like I'm just trying to think about basics. Like, let's say you went on the streets and asked like a Japanese person for directions, and they tried to speak as simply as possible for you, right? I would say the N5 is like a good benchmark, only because that does test you on like just able to have like very basic conversations and sort of navigate your way around Japan in the sense of just like greetings, important words. And that takes, I mean, you could pass the N5 with a few months of study, realistically, right? So I think maybe 6 months if you're not studying full time, right? But it really depends on your pace. How much can you immerse every day? How much can you handle new words? And what are you immersing in, right? Like if I immerse purely, I don't know actually. Like you can't just memorize a bunch of Pokemon names and say that you know like 5,000 words because you know all the Pokemon. Like that's not how that works. You can't talk to Japanese people in Pokemon, which I know you know. But yeah, if you immerse in anything, like it's all Japanese. I know I'm getting on a tangent here, but like if you're able to consume content to an extent. Oh wait, so Seki my goat. Well, I guess to answer your question, I would just say like 4 to 6 months of dedicated study. And if it's just conversations, just working on getting your vocabulary up. Oh, it's time to study. You live less than 10 minutes away from one, and they definitely remember me at this point. Let's go. Let me read these last few, and we'll get back to studying. Are you living in Japan? Which visa are you using, by the way? I'm also grinding with programming studies, since if you pass a specific test in Thailand, it seems you can work in Japan as a developer. That's pretty sick. I'm not living in Japan. I studied abroad there for a few months last summer. But beyond that, no. I've never lived there. I did a homestay, but that was it. But I want to. It'd be pretty cool. Hypothetical has been there since the start of 2023 on the engineer visa. 2024. That's awesome. Can't remember your own life. Pika pika. Yeah, exactly. That actually is a really deep, nuanced Japanese greeting. It's very culturally deep. And Japanese people will love you if you walk up to them and say that. But yeah. All right, let's keep reading. I think we got... Yeah, here we go. 彼女が、死ぬ前には、呼んで、返そうと思っていたのに、それも、間に合わなかった。間に合わなかったものは、仕方がないので、読み終わったら、彼女の家に、返しに行くことにする。彼女の、Is this supposed to be... Oh, this is nokoru, but it's used here. Is this... You know, I'm not going to try because I don't want to bring a bad habit in here. Yay. Okay. Interesting. 家に挨拶をするのは、その時でもいい。その時でいい。Okay. Let's save that. pretty interesting. ベッドの上で、残り半分ほどだったその本を読み終わる頃には夕方になっていた。カーテンを、締め切って、Oh no. I think this is some sort of light device, of course, but 蛍光灯 this flashlight. Am I tripping? No. Fluorescent lamp. Oh, okay. Got you. Because Kaiju I think is flashlight. Okay, interesting. So I'll save that one. の力で視力を、得ていた僕は時間の経過を携帯にかかってきた一体の電話一体の電話によって知った。Alright, let's just go and throw this all in our Migaku. Oh, my phone just auto-locked. Let me have chat pulled up as well. Thank you, Skits. Learning for yourself, so in case you have a degree, you can take a special exam. That's pretty cool. Kaichu Dento. Keikoto. Interesting. Actually, let me look up a picture of this. Because I know what a fluorescent lamp is, but I just kind of want to see if that's capturing the nuance. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. I say that after I looked it up, of course. I did not know the word offhand. And that's okay. 電話は、なんてことはない。母親からのものだった。最初の、2回は無視していたのだけど、さすが。Oh yeah, I just learned this like a few weeks ago. I was surprised that there was I mean, there's like a kanji for like a lot of things that you wouldn't expect. I know earlier on I learned Takusan has kanji, so Sasuga has kanji, which is pretty cool. これ以上は夕飯に関わりそうだと思い、携帯電話を耳に当てた。電話の内容は米をThis is to cook, to stir fry. No, that's to operate a business, bro. Oh my gosh. I learned this. You guys taught me it on the cooking stream. We might be cooked. Sweet. Is it really just sweet? I just read as taku. Yeah, thank you, Skits. This is used in jisui, I know, but okay, taku. 耐えておけというものだった。Thank you, Skits. I appreciate it, bro. 僕は母に病床の意を伝え、電話を切った。携帯電話を机の上に置く前にふと気がつく。その機器に触るのは、2日ぶりだった。意識的に避けていたわけではないと思う。なんとなく、というにはあまりにも意味深いかもしれないけど、僕は携帯電話を触ることを忘れていた。回転式の僕の携帯電話開いてメールの、項目を呼び出し、受信トレイを見る。未開封 I know it's unread or unopened. 未開封のメールはいつもなかった。当然といえば、 当然のことだ。続いて送信済みメールを確認する。そこに通話以外の機能では、最新の利用が見て取られる。僕がクラスメイトだった彼女に、送ったメールだ。たった一言のメール。これを彼女が見たのがどうかは知らない。一度は部屋を出て、kitchen, come on, 台所に行こうとしたのだけど、僕はもう一度ベッドに、oh my gosh, I just learned this. This is just like to spread oneself or lay on the bed. Alright, no, we gotta look it up. We gotta look it up, unfortunately. I like just mined this 3 weeks ago. I think it was in my dress up, darling. Gotta go, guys. Nice meeting you all. Nice. Good luck, Jared. Thank you, 5Z the Grim Reaper, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming in. I know that you didn't have to stay for the stream, but you did. It's nice meeting you, dude. I hope you have a good weekend. Best of luck on your Japanese journey. And thank you, Skits. Appreciate that. 彼女に送った、言葉を心の中で反芻した。Where else have I seen 2? Well, we're gonna save it anyway, so we'll find out later. 僕は彼女がそれを見たのか知らない。君の水蔵を食べたい。見ていたとして、彼女はそれをどう受け取っただろうか。考えていると眠ってしまっていた。結局、米の母親が帰ってきてから炊いた。僕は夢の中で彼女と出会っていたかもしれない。I've got 5 minutes left? That's crazy. 君の水蔵を食べたい。学校の、oh my gosh.Library. Dude, why am I blanking on library right now? 図書室. Is this Shoko? Shoko. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. 誇りっぽい、空間で本棚に並べられた、書籍たち、Dude, that's crazy work. That's so wild. 書籍たちの順番が正しいものか確認するという。Oh my gosh. I think I've always seen it like 図書館. That's why I'm like, this is like throwing me off. 図書安院委員 Yeah. 図書委員としての、任務を忠実I've never seen it as maned, but interesting. 忠実に、こなしている最中に、山内さくらがおかしい、告白をしてきた。無視しようかと思ったけど、この空間にいるのは、僕と彼女だけで、独り言というにはあまりに利用期的 curiosity hunting. Oh, that's cool. Okay. 利用期的なそれはやっぱり僕に向けられているんだろう。Okay. Interesting. This is very Nihongo for sure. 2 minutes. Okay. 仕方なく、背中合わせに本棚を見ているはずの彼女に、反応してあげる。いきなりカニバリズムに目覚めた。彼女は大きく息を吸って、誇りに少し むせてから. So I just got a text from Uniqlo. They're doing a fall sale. You have to go get some nice clothes. ほこりに少し、むせてから、生き上々 Look that. Let's do the first of the sentence first. と、説明を始めた. Oh, that was the rest of the sentence. 生きようよ. Okay. Bet. Let's where was that? It was right here. I still am a fan of the physical books. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys prefer to have digital copies of your books or read EPUBs like this? Or do you guys like having your bookshelf? 僕は彼女の、の方を見ない。昨日テレビで見たんだ。昔の人は、どこか悪いところがあると他の動物、のその部分を食べたんだって。それが肝臓が悪かったら、肝臓を食べて胃が悪かったら胃を食べてって、そうしたら病気が治るって信じられてたらしいよ。だから私はall done. Oh no, let me finish up to here. だから私は君の膵臓を食べたい。もしかしてその君っていうのは僕のこと？他に。Whew. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely this is a bit of a harder read for me, but that's fine. We're getting the occasional lookups, which is good. I do like that. I like dictionaries and manga physical, but novels digital. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I like physical books, but digital is a bit easier for mine. That is a fair point. What is this book? I just got here 10 minutes ago. This is Kimi no suizo o tabetai, or I want to eat your pancreas. It is apparently a very devastating read, but here we are. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. It's by Sumi no Yoru. You may have heard of one of their other books, which is Mata Onaji Yume o Mite ita, which is I saw the same dream again. It's a good read. It's my first read, actually. It's a good novel. But yeah. Trying to think if we'll get into more study sessions for sure. Just want to chill out here for a second, mentally just recharge. But yeah, it's a good read so far. I'm pretty happy with it. I still need to finish Konbini Ningen. I feel like maybe it's not as good, even in my native language, like reading multiple books at the same time. Like it could mess with your head. I feel like all the plots getting intertwined. I think I am about. I mean, I can check here. Let me bookmark this. Go back. Yeah, I'm like. Yeah, I also read more on my phone, so I'm more like I want to say I'm like 70% of the way through the book now. Which is a pretty good read. For those of y'all in the chat who are considering or have already gotten into reading novels, do y'all have any personal favorites? Regardless of level, just more like any that you found are pretty good. You're reading 9 books? That's crazy. But you are skits. You got to do it. You got to do it, man. That's insane. I think I'm good. I think 1's my limit right now. Maybe once I get to a higher level, I'll be able to do that multitasking and read multiple books. But for now, we are just chilling at a nice, comfy 1. Well, I guess now 2 books. I'll probably just get this done this weekend. I'll probably read through that. Because I got. Let's just see. The reason I like reading it on my phone is that the Immersion Reader app that I think it was Hypothetical Tiger recommended to me. It actually lets you save the sentences and send them to Anki. So I think my plan is I'm going to send it to Anki. And then I'm going to get it onto Migaku. But yeah, that's cool. I think so. I'm about 2/3 of the way through that book. And let me actually check. Let me see how many words I have saved in there. I think I can check. It's been a good read, though. I like that. It's a good one. Let's see. How do I get to my saved words? My words. Here we go. Yeah, I've got about 330 words saved for that book. So it's been a lot of reading, but it's been really helpful. I found that I don't know. It's as long as they choose content that's like pretty readable for my level, it's been fun because I'm already trying to think with 2/3 of 7 math. I'm already like, okay, no, we can just do this. Hold on. There's like 70,000 characters, I think, in the book. Yeah, like I'm already like 45,000 characters in. That's like right here also. Oh, it's like 60K. Oops. But yeah, I'm already like 2/3 of the way in. So yeah, like 40K characters, and I've learned like 300 plus words, or at least saved them. That's been good. I definitely don't. There's so many other books I wanted to read. I know Skit sent one in the Discord. It was like a mystery novel, and it is like one of the hardest novels I've ever seen. I want to read that someday, but like 4.5. Thank you, Skits, the mathematician. But yeah, Magura something. Dogura Magura, I think. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but you sent it, and I was like, honestly, this looks pretty gas. But I don't know. One day. Yeah. I've not really started reading any books yet. Just been listening to some podcasts and getting used to listening. No, that's good. That's good. Honestly, if you want to keep on that listening route for a little bit before getting into reading, you can also start listening to audiobooks. That's pretty, because then you can get, they're literally reading out like written Japanese, like literature, right? So it's a bit different from like podcasts where people are just having that back and forth and speaking and doing like tsukomi. But yeah, need to start reading more though. I read so slowly. Well, you know what to do, man. Yeah, you know, the more reading you get in, the better you get at reading, right? 1,300 episodes of Nihongo Konteppei. Wow, that's impressive. Have you tried starting to incorporate some native content? Like, I know that, okay, so Nihongo Konteppei, I know is like, it's native, like it's Japanese, it's natives, but like, have you tried going to find some easier content that is like, I don't know, like gaming YouTube channels, for example? There are some easier podcasts out there. Yeah, just trying to like get into those, because I think that might be fun, because then that will probably be a faster rate of speaking. They'll be using more natural, they won't really be trying to speak easily for like beginners, right? It's going to be more like they're going to be trying to speak to a Japanese person, which is what ultimately I think that's what you'll want eventually, right? Is if you're going to interact with Japanese people, if they kind of treat you in the sense that you can't understand Japanese to a full extent, I mean, that's peak listening practice too. But that's awesome. 13 episodes, that's a big number. That is some dedication right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got, I think what we'll do here, I'm going to do one more study sesh here. One more sesh. I say, well, what we just did, I'm going to do 3 more cycles here. And then let me go ahead and see where that puts us at the book. And if there's anything else I want to practice today. Anything but watch native content. Don't listen to this guy. Native content made by native. I always stand by this. Content made by natives for natives is where you want to get to eventually. But I think it's really helpful to use like Nihongo Konteppei and other stuff made for learners like as a stepping stone to those, right? That's why they're there. That's like the whole reason they exist. But yeah, I don't know. No, you're doing good. That's good stuff, man. But yeah, I would say eventually you don't want to like go to like intermediate or advanced content for, I don't know. This is my personal thing, so don't take it as gospel, right? Like there's comprehensible input videos or like the comprehensible input or like comprehensible like vlogs or podcasts, right? But like I think once you get past that beginner stage or early intermediate where you're like, okay, I can start watching some native content, you should do that. You should highly prioritize watching native content made by natives for natives and not fall into that loophole of like climbing the ranks of the comprehensible input. I'm not saying to not support those creators because they're really cool and I love what they do, but just like once you feel that you're at that stage where you can maximize your input through native content, then like that's where you get the most bang for your buck. Like if you learn Japanese purely through like a podcast of a Japanese person, like making their Japanese really easy to understand using certain expressions for learners, and that's all you ever do, then, you know, and you don't ever touch, I'm just saying this is a crazy hypothetical, but if you hypothetically didn't touch any actual native content through your study journey, like you will end up talking as if you are a podcast host or someone who's like trying to use really easy to understand Japanese, which if that's your goal, I would go for it. But personally, I mean, yeah, I think you should transition to that native content when you can and stick with it. You think your stage actually TBH? Nice. Yeah. Well, I would say try it out and see how that is. Like if you already have been, then good, keep it up, man. But you know, also you don't have to listen to my advice. I'm some random guy on the internet. You're gonna know yourself and like what works for you better than anyone. So yeah, that's just my unsolicited thoughts. So I apologize, and yeah. Me when I talk like I'm instructing a kindergartner. Honestly, true. Kindergartner. Yeah, I'll hype people up. Like I was in a call with someone the other day, like I was hyping them up for Japanese, and like, why are you talking to me like a kid? I was like, dude, I'm just trying to hype you up. So if anyone feels like I'm trying to like belittle them, I promise I'm not, and I apologize. And please call me out on it. Like that's the last thing I want to do. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start our final 3 Pomodoro sessions. I can tell the sessions have been helping in us not getting us distracted. For anyone new to the stream, historically, it's been like 20% studying, 80% yapping, whether it's about like the language in general or just like drama in the r/learning Japanese subreddit. We've been a bit better this time. We've been definitely a little bit more on top of it. So without further ado, let's get back into the book. Let's see. I think my goal for today, get this nice number up to a solid 3%. I can see that there is like over 120,000 characters. Yeah, so it's a little ambitious, but I think we can get it. I think we can get at least maybe close to it. So yeah, let me go ahead and start up the script here for the Pomodoro, and we will get into it. Here's a song. All right, let's see. All right, fellas, let's lock in. Let's get fluent. All right, there we go. クスクスと笑う彼女もこちらを見ず、仕事に、手事？仕事？ I'm not getting that. 10時 Wait, I should know that. 10時しているようだった Okay. Well, that's why we're reading. So learn words that we don't know. ハードカバーの本を並べ替える音が聞こえる。僕の小さな内臓に、君を救うなんて言う。Oh my goodness. I've seen this everywhere. 背負わせられないな。中華主に I've almost misread that as a naughty word. 主に Okay. I almost misread the heck out of that word. If you know, you know. Alright, cool. I wonder if YouTube would flag me if I said that. Oh my gosh. That's crazy work. プレッシャーで、いいまで痛くなっちゃいそうだね。だから他を、当たってよ。他に誰を当たれて、さすがの私も家族は、食べられる気しないな。また彼女はクスクス笑う。僕といえば、真面目にも、無表情で仕事をこなしているのだから、見習ってほしいものだ。だから結局、秘密を知ってるクラスメイト君にしか、頼めないよ。君の 三段三段。あれこれと手段、方法を考えること。Okay. We're gonna save that. That's going straight into the clipboard. どうせ心臓、どうせ心臓の役割も知らないでしょに、知ってるよ。I gotta make sure I'm scrolling down. 知っている。Wait. 知っている。Wait. Okay, I'm not tripping, right? 知ってるよ。Okay. 知っている。その聞き慣れない、早期のことを僕は以前調べたことがある。無論、彼女がきっかけで、後ろで彼女が優しそうに振り返ったのが、息遣いとステップの音で伝わってきた。僕は本棚に本を向けたまま、ちらりと一瞬だけ彼女を見やる。そこには汗だくで、もうすぐ、死ぬとは思えない笑顔を浮かべる女の子がいた。That's sweet. No, most just get the VOD age restricted. I know the word, but I'll refrain from saying. Hey, if you know, you know. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know how YouTube's like auto moderation is with Japanese. I know with English videos, you might have seen like Moist Critical got sued. Not sued, sorry. One of his well, he did get sued. That's another thing though. One of his videos got flagged because he was reading out a little bit of Taylor Swift lyrics. I think it got like resolved, but it was like crazy. He was just reading about like her new song where she talks about some wood, and he got copyright struck like immediately. It was crazy. Okay, we're gonna have to look at that one. Ondanka. Oh, it's from Chikyu Ondanka. I've never seen it outside of Chikyu Ondanka for global warming. Chikyu no Ondanka. Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna save it. If I swear I would have read this if Chikyu was before it. That's the thing about learning stuff in isolation. この温暖化のご時世と Yeah, we're just gonna look. 時世その時の世の中またそのありさま時代 Okay, good to know. Yo, here we go. もう7月だというのに、初夏はエアコンが効いていない。僕も汗だくだ。もしかして調べたりしたの？彼女の声があんまりに噛んでいたので。That's what am I getting that right? I know it's tama for like a bullet, but or is this hiku? No, it's not hiku because it's. Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to type. Hazumu. Okay. 弾力のある、物体、が物にぶつかって跳ね返る。Okay. 弾んでいたので仕方なく僕は質問に答えてあげる。膵臓は、消化とエネルギー、生産の調整役だ。例えば、粉を Is that 粉? It better be. Or else I'm it's sato. Oh my goodness, I should know that. Thank you, RTK. 例えば、砂糖をエネルギーに変えるためにインスリンを作ってる。もし心臓がないと、人は膵臓がないと、人はエネルギーを得られなくなって 得られなくて死ぬ。だから君に水蔵をすることはできないんだ。ごめんね。地層。地層。食事などでも手なしをすること。Interesting. Okay, cool. Wait, let me say that sentence as well. Session 4 out of 3. I should probably reset that. That looks a little... You know what? It makes us look good. It makes us look like we're going overtime. We're locked in. 一気に行ってしまった仕事に戻ると、彼女はうわははと声を出して笑った。僕のジョークがそんなに受けたのかと少し、得意になっていると、どうやら少し違うらしかった。なんだ、秘密を知ってるクラスメイトくんも私にちゃんと興味持ってくれてるんだな。だね。そりゃ、Oh my gosh. This is like a very serious illness. Is it just Jobio? There's no way it's Jobio. It's Jubio. 重病にかかってるクラスメイトなんて興味が尽きない。さあ、なんだよそれ。言いながら彼女はまたわはと笑う。きっと暑さでアドレナリンが出て頭がおかしくなっているのだろう。僕はクラスメイトの、内体をThat's crazy. This is no, 容体体の状態人の姿形様子this one 売る Okay, cool. Let's say that one. Okay. 黙って作業を続けていると、図書室の先生が僕たちを呼びに来た。どうやら図書室を閉める時間。Oh my goodness. 時間になっていたようだ。僕たちは確認が終わったところまでの、目印として一冊の本を少し前に出しておき忘れ物がないか、見回ってから、職を出た。暑い部屋から出ると図書室地に、行き渡ったクーラーの冷えた風が汗ばんだ体に当たり Okay, we're gonna have to look that one up. 身震いThat's probably a handy word. I found there's a lot of interesting phrases and sayings in Japanese, which I guess we have in English. I thought, what was it? Is it like kamu de akubi o korosu or something like I'm probably butchering it, but there's like a phrase like that to stop a yawn halfway through, bite on a yawn, which I found interesting. But stuff like that, which I guess it's pretty literally it makes sense, but I don't know. It's kind of cool to see stuff like that when you're just reading a bunch. 涼しい。彼女は嬉しそうに優しそう。Dude, I know guys. 嬉しそう。Okay. 嬉しそうに、くるりと回って、I know Skits is gonna say, I can't believe 嬉しそう became 優しそう for this. くるりと回って、図書室の受付カウンター地にI got you 受付カウンター 家に入り、自分のカバンからタオルを取り出して、顔を拭いた。拭いた、right? To wipe? Yeah, probably. 僕も、だらりと彼女に続き、カウンターに入って、濡れた体を処理する。I need to look up だらり。Oh, I got a little picture. That's cool. I like that word. お疲れ様。もう、閉めたからゆっくりしていって。ほら、お茶とお菓子。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。先生が出してくれた、冷たい麦茶を一口飲んでから図書室を見渡す。確かに生徒は一人もいなかった。おまんじゅうおいしい。おまんじゅうOh, sick. I love those. すべてのポジティブなことにいちいち反応する彼女はカウンター Yo, what's up, Sam? Welcome to the stream. I'm back. What I missed? We're just reading. We're locked in. I was talking about when Silent Hill F. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. Yeah, that actually is going to have more dialogue, probably. I don't know. Do we beat Silent Hill 2 first, or do we just go straight into F? Is the question, though. What was it? I don't know. I don't know if I saw anything I was having problems with. I was talking about how it's interesting how there's literal phrases in Japanese. I think it was kamude akubi o korosu. To stop a yawn halfway through. I'm probably butchering it. I'm probably not actually getting the words in the right order or saying it right, but I saw something like that and was able to understand it, even though I don't know. I mean, it is really literal, so it's not like it's hard to understand, but I just think it's cool that there's stuff that pops up like that every so often when you're reading a bunch. But yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure that out, Sam. We gotta see. Do we beat Silent Hill 2 first, or do we get straight into the game? Let me read a bit more. I know it says 12 seconds left, but let me go ahead and just read yeah. 椅子に座り早くもくつろいでいる。僕もお菓子を一つ手に取り、彼女と少し、離れた位置に椅子を移動させ座る。二人とも、ごめんね。来週からテストだって言うのに、いえ大丈夫ですよ。私たちいつもそこそこの点数取れる組ですから。ね、秘密の知っているクラスメイトくん。Interesting name. Okay. All done. Oh, right. I guess because that was our 4 out of 3 study session. So we'll just hang out here for a bit and read comments, and we'll get back into reading more. I don't know. Hopefully we can hit 3% of this book today. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah. Are you guys studying along or also reading along? Are you guys doing your own stuff? Or are we just hanging out? Or are we white noising the stream? Any are acceptable, by the way. I'm just kind of curious what everyone's up to. As of right now. Let me switch back here. It is bright in here. I wonder if I can turn my exposure down. Give me 1 second. Actually, well, no, because then I'll get darker. It's just so ridiculously bright right now because I have to give my plants some sunlight. You're Ty Kimming? Let's go. You white noise everything, that's why you're decking 9. You say that, but you're reading 9 novels right now, bro. Yeah. If you're white noising 9 novels, you'd still pick up something from that, surely. You've also studied Japanese. I feel like you've New Game Plus Japanese 5 times already at least. It's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, Taikim's a good resource too. That's solid. Oh, that's sweet, man. Yeah. Does anyone have any? Is anyone taking the GLPT this winter or next year? I'm curious because I'm definitely gonna. I don't need to. I know I don't need to, but I really want to take the M1 next year. I don't know why. I plan to get really into some like some VNs, as well as light novels, and then just like grind them. I'm not really sure. I don't have like a number for how many I want to read by the end of next year, but I don't know. I'm not sure what a good number is because like light novels are well, light novels are one thing, but visual novels are really, really long. So I don't know like how much. I'm playing through one right now. It's been pretty good. I'm not really sure how long it is, and I don't know. It's been good though. I'm picking up a lot of words from it, like a lot of phrases and sayings, because it's like, I don't know. It's cool, and it has voice lines. That's what I love about visual novels. Also, is like stuff is spoken, so you can get the pitch accent. You can also like, if you want, you can replay the voice lines and close your eyes, and then just be like, "Did I hear that right? Nah, let me go look at the subs." It's basically just like a subtitle simulator, which is pretty cool. Skit says, "I white noise everything. That's why I'm taking that." No, I already read that. And you're not. So in your first playthrough, it's just ridiculous though. Like you're cracked, bro. I don't know. I feel like it's like if we're making this, if we're doing it like game terminology, it's like you've got the DLC right now. It's like like Destiny, dude. Oh my god, the game Destiny. I used to play that all the time until they started doing all these paid DLC, and that's where most of the content is now. It's kind of what it is. I feel like, is you're on some of the really deep DLCs, but Big GLBT got a 5 out of 10 on N7, dude. That's crazy. I wonder if anyone's made a like mock N10 exam. Like they try to gauge if someone were to hypothetically make like an N7, what would it look like? Or and then an N0 and like N negative. They just get some of the hardest stuff ever. Is Amori available in Japanese? I don't know. Let me check. Let's check Steam. Let's look. Oh, hotkey. There we go. I'm gonna crop this for now. One of my Anki decks is titled N0. Dude, you're gonna have to send screenshots of some of those cards. I'm curious. Yep, they've got Nihongo. I mean, if you're okay, there's no audio, voice acting in this game, but yeah, it's got subtitles and the interface is in Japanese. So yeah. I mean, if you're interested, you should go for it. I did get an email from a developer wanting me to try out a game. I do actually want to see. Maybe we can check it out real quick. It was Kotoba Dash. Also, you guys should add me on Steam. I've got a very Jito. We'll look after. You guys want to play games at some point. I do want to take a little peek. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm like legit curious. He seems like a really chill guy. But I also like... I'm curious. I'm curious how this would be for the frames like a beginner learner. Because I think it's taking a while to launch. Oh, I see. Well, this can count for studying, right? No, well, nah, I'm not gonna count it. Because this is like, yeah. Alright. My goodness, turn that down. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. I do want to see. So, please gather correctly translated scrolls. Set, go. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's, it's good to have stuff for different levels. This is pretty straightforward. I think it's good for I don't know. I could see this being pretty fun for like beginners. I didn't realize they were all like the different JLPT levels though. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Anywho, that's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty solid. I just want to check that out real quick. I don't know if I should show my profile. I've got a pretty sus Steam profile. I'm not gonna lie. There's like cat girls on it and everything. But if anyone wants to add me on Steam, we get some games going. I don't know what you guys play. You can always message in the Discord. We get some gaming up. 0 to 6 hours on Anki every day. That's crazy, dude. Skits, do you ever think your time on Anki is gonna trend downwards? Like, do you think you're gonna get to a point? Like, are you just trying to pass like EQ? Like, what's after that? Are you trying to like just get perfect EQ? What's the end game here, sir? But that's impressive. I'm not really sure how long I've spent on Migaku. I used to do 300 views of Anki a day, which was too much for me. I know that some of you guys in the chat are grinders though. All the new words, spending, I've seen people who like, actually I'll probably look it up. Hold on. There's like a guy in here. There's someone made a video. Oh my gosh. There was some guy who made a video on how to like supercharge your Anki and do like, he was doing like thousands of cards a day. I don't think it was this guy. Like, but it was for language. It was for language. It wasn't for like medical school, which is what people will do those crazy numbers for, is medical school. Remember all this stuff. A lot of med students actually love Anki. Because I mean, it is really good for just remembering stuff in general. Okay, this is crazy. Like, I get the challenge style videos, but like, it's actually not feasible to do long term. 1,000 days. That would imply that like in like a month you would know you would have gone through 30,000 plus cards, and unless you are waking up doing Anki and sleeping and not immersing, I just don't. I don't see the value in it personally. I'm sure a lot of you might agree, just with the fact that you should spend more time in immersion. But yeah, you've already done pretty much all of your EQ cards. You just dictionary mine random old dictionaries you find online. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Do you find like you go through the old dictionaries too? Do you find, I guess when you started doing that, well, I'm sure the answer is yes. I'm just curious if you can notice, like, as you access these random old dictionaries, if there's a good deal of stuff in there you already know. Like, is that even that really niche stuff, like those resources, is that also trending down? Are you finding that you are knowing more and more in these random obscure dictionaries? I'm assuming you study outside of Japanese too, like other subjects. Oh, I know Skits has talked about some of the studies. You're talking about some of the textbooks you bought a couple weeks back. I could do my cards, but I'm a little hazakashi. Some of the sentences in there are from some novels I'm reading, some visual novels, and they're a little questionable. At the start, around 90% were new, right? But nowadays, most of them I know. Wow. One day, I'm going to be like the GOAT. I got to lock in on that Skits grind. Oh my goodness. All right, friends. You guys keep chatting in chat. I'm going to start the timer, though, and continue reading on. Also, I just realized I'm, like, blocking a good... Oh, wait, yeah. I didn't have it like this, or I had it like this. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of dicks that are just full things. Only found that dick, though, so... Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, if you haven't seen the dick, then yeah. Huh. That is cool. I don't know if I need to get the Skits level of Japanese, but maybe native or a little. Yeah, As close to native as I can get. Math and physics. What a smart guy. All right, 5 out of 3. We're going overtime for this one, baby. All right. まあ、授業を聞いてればね。適当に答えて、まんじゅうをかじる。おいしい。2人とも大学とかはもう考えてるの？三内、三内、山内さんは、私はまだ考えてないですね。まだっていうかもっていうか、おとなしい生徒くんは、僕はまだです。ダメだよ。秘密を知ってるクラスメートくんは、ちゃんと考えないと。2つ目は、まんじゅうに、手を伸ばしながら彼女が、厄介 ?No. Hold on. 石灰。石灰を焼いてくる。Is that a set phrase? I think it is. 石灰をよく。石灰を。Pushing A plus hours is not for me. That is fair. That is fair. The parents better not find out you exist. Oh my god. That's funny. Did I scroll accidentally? I think I did. 僕は無視して、麦茶を一口飲んだ。市販の麦茶の味。慣れし We're just gonna have to look. Not what I want to do. Come on, Quilibri. Do your thing. Oh, 親しい。Okay, was 親しい。Okay, 慣れ親しい。慣れ親しんだその味が美味しい。2人とも未来のことはきちんと考えないとね。気を抜いてると私と同い年になってなってるかもしれないわよ。わは、それはないですよ。彼女と先生は楽しそうに笑いあったけど、僕は笑わずにまんじゅうを一口食べて、それを麦茶で流した。彼女の言う通り、それはない。彼女が、40代の先生と同じ年齢にたどり着くことはない。それはこの場では僕と彼女だけが知っていることで、だから彼女は僕に、目配せ目配せ配る。Oh my goodness. 目配せ。Of course it's not going to realize the Jukugo reading if there's this after. 目配せ。That's cool. 目配せをしてから笑った。Alright. Do some sentence modding here in a bit on the ones I've got here. まるでアメリカの映画に出てくる、俳優が、ジョークを言うとき、ウィンクをするみたいに、ただ言っておくけど、僕が笑わなかったのは、彼女のジョークが、something で笑えなかったからじゃない。Just to be unamusing or not funny. Indiscreet. 不謹慎。悩みの慎むこと。That's great now, but I would like to know. 過ちのないように行動を控えめにする。Okay. Very, very Japanese. It's a very Japanese thing to say. 不謹慎 It'd be crazy if you go to Japan and like a native. You know the Nihongo Jozu that is like thrown around a lot? Instead, what if they just said, oh, Nihongo desu ne? That would be crazy. I feel like I'd be more insulted. I mean, obviously. Just, yeah, that's Japanese. Oh, that'd be so wild. Yeah, I'll save that. Do I have it? I don't, not yet. Alright. Get in there. 彼女の私面白いことを言ってるでしょという得意げな表情が、勘にLet's look up this first guy here. 神経が、過頻 He's at 頻繁過敏cool 過敏で小さなことも苛立ったら怒ったりすること Oh, that's cool. I should save that. And this one I should know. 触る Not really sure how we do it here. That is cool kanji. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Modesty, self-control. Nice, okay. Like just gets 8 minutes. We gotta lock in. Okay, we're just gonna say the sentence. We'll take a look at this later. I do want to just mainly read right now, and then we can go back in mine. I don't want to white noise though. Like I want to at least try to do my due diligence, do some research. 僕がムスッとしていると、彼女は悔しそうに寂しい目つきを僕に向けた。僕はそれを見て、やっと控えめに唇を箸に上げてあげた。Aww, what a kind gentleman. 書簡語 I mean, well, no, I just need the first two. What am I doing? We're selling right now. Hey, come. Because of Heiten is also one. Pion dashitari. Oh. Very cool. That's a cool word. I'm probably going to save that one. 図書室に30分ほど居座り、僕らは家に帰ることにした。下駄箱 There's like the shoe boxes, I think. に着くと、夕方6時を回っているというのに、まだまだ、張り切っている太陽の下で、頑張る運動部員たちの声が聞こえてきた。食を暑かったね。そうだね。明日もあれやんのか。まあ明日が、学校来れば休みだしね。そうだね。聞いてるの？聞いてるよ。上靴を、ローファーに履き替えて、下駄箱の並んだOh my goodness, just exit. Yeah, I guess in this case the entrance to the school. 昇降口を出る。Okay, get in there, we'll mind you later. 校門は、昇降口を挟んで、運動場とは反対の位置にあるので、野球部や、ラグビー部の 声が少しずつ遠ざかる。Japan loves their rugby. I noticed that when I was over there via on a couple channels. And man, some of those guys are freaking yoked. They are ripped. It's impressive stuff. 彼女は、トントンと、つま先を鳴らしながらわざわざ早足で僕に並んだ。人の話はちゃんと聞きなさいって教わらなかったの？教わったよ。だからちゃんと聞いてたよ。聞いてたって。じゃあ私どういう話してた？まんじゅう。はい、聞いてない。嘘はダメでしょ。まるで幼稚園の先生みたいに彼女は僕を叱り叱り I do know what it means. I just didn't know the reading. 叱りつける、男子としては低い僕の身長と、女子としては高い彼女の、身長はほぼ同じ。むしろほんの少し低い視線から叱られるというのはなかなか新鮮だ。何が新鮮？いや。ごめん。考え事をしてた。考え事？彼女はしかめていた顔を嘘みたいに腫れさせて、This says 興味津々 Okay, I do know this one 興味津々といった様子でこちらを覗き込んできた。僕は彼女と少し距離を取ってから控えめにうなずく。そうだよ、ずっと考えてたんだ。僕にしては、真剣に一体どうしたの？君のことだよ。僕は立ち止まらず、彼女の方も見ず、ごく普通の会話になるように、劇的な、雰囲気になんてならないように気をつけた。あんまり真剣に、取られる面倒くさそうだから、そういう僕の合作I will look at that in a sec. もうすべて飛び越えて、彼女は予想通りの、めんどくさいリアクションを取った。画策 Okay. Pretty good. You're on Skits, you're like barely a year older than me. Oh my god. If you're Unk, what does that make me? I guess I'm also Unk. Or does that happen once you turn 25? Because I'm almost there. 1 minute. Well, we got to 3%. I'll tell you that. And we got one more session after this too. 私？なんだよ。愛の告白？キャー、緊張しちゃう。違うよ。残り少ない命を図書室の、片付けなんかに使っていいの？僕の極めて何気ない、質問に彼女は首をOh my god 投げた Dude, I'm cooked. I should know this. かしげる Oh my gosh. I love having all those aha moments. I forget a word and then as soon as I look it up, oh yeah. いいに決まってるんじゃん。決まってはないと思うよ。そう？じゃあ他に何をしろっていうの？そりゃ初恋の人に会いに行くとか、外国でヒッチハイクをして最近の場所を決めるとか、やりたいことがあるんじゃないの？彼女は今度は反対方向に首をかしげた。15 seconds, here we go. 言いたいことはわかんなくもうないけどさ、例えば 秘密を知ってるクラスメイト君にも、死ぬまでにやりたいことはあるでしょ？なくはないかな。でも今、それをやってないんじゃ。私も君ももしかしたら明日死ぬかもしれないのにさ、そういう意味で、そういう意味では私も君も変わんないよ、きっと。一日の価値は、全部一緒なんだから、何をしたかのさ、なんかで私の今日の価値は変わらない。私は今日楽しかったよ。なるほどね。Oh. Yeah, that was more than 15 seconds. Anywho, let's check up on chat. Let's see how we're doing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your study sessions, whether you're reading along or just here for the ride and you're doing your own studies. Or you're not studying and you just have the stream on for some reason, which, thank you. Alright. You're so scared. You were 17 yesterday, now you're 20, Sam. Dude, it's crazy how fast life passes by. I still remember when I was a kid, dude. I was like going to like preschool and stuff and swinging on monkey bars, and now I'm here working. Job. I was 16 doing my first Anki card yesterday. Dang. Now I'm about to be 27. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. I guess that's one way you could put it. Yeah, dude, I was, hold on. I gotta show y'all something. This freaks me out. I don't think I've ever downloaded Anki in high school. I did it in college, which was, oh gosh, 5 years ago. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Was it 5 years ago? Man, time is so fast. I just want to look at something. Let's crop this real quick. I know. Look at all these cards because I've like haven't opened Anki in a while because I'm doing it in Migaku. But if I go to stats for all my cards, all time, there's stuff. Look, nothing, right? I swear I had like, how's it gone? I had some reviews like in, that's so weird, they're gone. What? Okay. Oh wait, collection. I think that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, what is this? There's no way. Like I don't know where this comes from here. But apparently when I was like 14 years old, I did 31 reviews in Anki here. And I did another 7 here like 3 months later. I don't really sure how those got there because I didn't even start studying Japanese until like high school at the earliest, and I would have started the next year, I think. Yeah, I know. What was I doing? I should, if I did, and I'm just misremembering, if I started Anki, I would go back and slap myself and be like, don't quit. Oh my gosh, dude, the level I could be at right now if I just grinded from 2015. But that's crazy. No, because then what? There's more? What is this? What was I doing? I can't even see it. I can't even see it. The deck doesn't exist anymore. Just sleepwalking. Holy moly. And then like 3 years go by. 4, 5. 5 years. And then I decided to try it out again, I guess, here. And then I really started using it. And then we got to the burnout. There's more burnout. It's cool you can actually visualize the burnout. Here I wasn't as serious about studying. Here I got, yeah. I locked in. Dude, 5, or was it? Yeah, there's some days where I was getting like up there in reviews. And I started really piling them on. There were some days where I did like 1,000 reviews and then burnt out. Then we got back in, piling up reviews. did 1,000 reviews. I still kept going. Stuff got lighter. Actually, I probably just didn't do all my reviews. It's weird Anki has this pattern of like, you can see how like the reviews get really heavy around this time. Just so weird. Well, I guess I know it makes sense. I'm reading this wrong. That's why. 1,000 reviews in one day, holy. It's a lot for me. It's a lot for me. Now, there are some people in this chat probably who are like dedicated learners who will have all sorts of reviews on their days. I think Skits, you mentioned that you have some days where you've done quite well. I don't know if that was specifically to get rid of your backlog, but I know you had mentioned you do quite a bit in terms of reviews. Yeah, last time I really used Anki, October 3rd, I guess I did some reviews. I think it's for a video. And here I think I just came through and did an auto clicker since I was tired of seeing all those numbers. I don't really use this anymore. So I'm reading chat. You think you did maybe 500 most in one day? Oh my gosh. That's dang. That's a lot, yeah. As someone who's unfortunately like I woke up, I did Anki, and then it was dinner time. I didn't eat or anything. It's like for doing 500, that's crazy. That's impressive. You don't do Anki. Your highest is 21 reviews. Okay, my apologies. I guess I was mistaken on that then. So sorry about that. No, that's good. That's good. Oh, okay. So I think we'll read a bit more. There's much I would love to immerse and like watch stuff on stream, but that's like borderline. That's not even borderline. That's just illegal. Man, it'd be so nice if I could do that though. I'd love to just watch. Been rewatching JoJo's recently, which has been pretty good in Japanese. So where I learned ubuge, which is I guess peach fuzz, and also they were using it to refer to like the forearm here, but yeah, it was it's been a good rewatch for sure. Okay, well, guess we can get back into stream on Bilibili. Dude, who is gonna go watch me on Bilibili? There's no way. You know, should I go stream on Kick, guys? I'm kidding. Dude, if I become a Kick streamer, if someone sees me in public, please, like, you know what to do. Because that's just, I don't know. I've seen so much drama with people going to Kick stream and just being like, nuisances to society. Steel Ball Run around the corner. I know, dude. I'm so excited. I'm all caught up on the anime in English. I gotta go back through. I'm going back through for a refresher, and watching in Japanese, and mining all the words except for the weird like power moves and like stuff. Like I think there was like what was it? I don't remember. He's like fighting Wamu right now, and he had like some power move about like a fervent king or something. Like I'm not saving that. It was like kanji too, and he was just reading them, but like they don't really actually mean anything together. There's no actual jukugo. So yeah, I don't know though. Man, I love anime. Thank goodness for anime. But yeah, I don't know what I was doing back in 2015 on Anki. That's crazy. I really should I gotta go back in time. Kick seems to attract some meiwaku na haishinsha. Is that the right term? I mean, I understand what you're saying, but as someone who's not quite fluent in the language, I don't know. But I do. You are communicating correctly. I understand. Kick streamers are just a group of social rejects. It's kind of crazy that the platform is what discerns that. Like, I don't know what the tier list is, but like, let's say you've got Bilibili, you've got Kick, you've got YouTube Shorts, which, well, not shorts, but vertical YouTube streams, like streaming on your phone. I feel like that's a little bit different from the setup I have here. Like, it's a little bit of a different vibe. Then you got TikTok, then you got Instagram Live. I mean, you got really a lot of platforms where you can go live. I'm trying to remember if you can go live on Snapchat. I haven't really used Snapchat in a while, which is probably for the better. The last time I used Snapchat actually is like if I need to double check my friends or like my friend's birthday, I'll go on there because like they just have, everyone has it on their accounts. But I don't know. I swear I'm a good friend. I swear I'm a good friend, guys. Yeah. let me get chat pulled up on my computer. It's on my phone right now, which is why I keep like leaning over and looking weird. So give me 1 second. I can move this over here. Top chat, no live chat. All messages are visible. There we go. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what like the most normal platform is. I would say, I don't know, Twitch and YouTube are pretty up there. Kick just has the most degenerate viewers with least punishment. Yeah, it's crazy. People will literally go like almost commit crimes or do crazy pranks just to like get views. Like, you know, Jack Doherty, dude, he like crashed rental cars and then, or oh my gosh, so there was a car crash, like he was not involved, like it was just a car crash in the street, and so he grabs his cameraman and they run over to the car, and like he's just standing there like, oh, I can't believe you crashed this car. He's like, he like takes his shirt off and he's like, oh my god, oh this sucks. And it's like, it's so dog shit. Cause I'm sorry for my language over there. There are people like driving by just recording him, and like it's so funny. He was there for like 2 hours just like around the car, just posing in front of it for content. Which just like, I'm sorry my language came out there, but like it just bugs me. It just bugs me that like, why are you trying to make content out of other people's suffering in general with like prank videos and this and that? I think prank videos are funny if it's like with people you know and it's not anything crazy. But like when you get to those pranks where like there was this dude in France who had a syringe and with like a needle, and he wasn't actually poking anyone, but like he'd run up to them and like push on them with like the syringe. It wasn't an actual needle, but then he'd let them look, like they'd see that he poked them with a syringe, and he'd run away, and these people think they had like a life-threatening injury or like infected wound. It was like, that's so bad. I don't know. I kind of just like the social pranks. Like I saw a video of a Japanese guy, and he was like going around in Shinjuku, and he walked up to this guy, and he was like, 僕手を叩いたら君はゲイであることを忘れます. And then the guy was like, ゲイじゃないです. And he was like, いやそうですね. He's like, いやそもそもゲイじゃないです. 一生ゲイしたことないんです. He's like, そうですね、当てます. Like stuff like that. Like this, just like wholesome pranks. Not this stuff where you're like turning off into the sidewalk trying to like make people think you're gonna run over them. Or like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Sorry about the rant. I just hate streamers like that. Twitch, then YouTube, then Kick, then IG Lives, then TikTok, then YouTube short streams. Ah, okay, interesting. You hate the people who just act like an ass in public because they know they'll get views, and views equals money. Saw that video, horrible TBH, I know. Jack Doherty hasn't grown up since he was 12. This is true. Someone drank soda out of someone's grave in Japan. Dude, the Australian guy, yeah. That was so bad. He was just vlogging, and like he was like in a cemetery, and he just grabs his freaking drink and just starts chugging it on camera, dude. And he was like thanking the dead person, I think. He was like, thank you for this. Like how, in what mind, like, you can't use the excuse like, oh, I didn't know that, you know, culturally, like it's like, really. So if your loved ones passed away and you left like an offering at their grave, like in Australia, I don't know how it is there, but let's just say you did that. If you found that like in a grave, like, would you want someone to take that? Would you want someone to do that in your home country? Like, I feel like as humans, we should, like, there's stuff we should know that you should just understand. It's a basic understanding that you should, I don't know, not take stuff off of graves. If it's at a site where someone died, it's probably important. I don't know. Seeing stuff like that really just grinds my gears, because like that's where the whole gaijin thing was born. And when I say that, it's we gotta do this. Hold on. Well, it's the guy in Shogai. So you'll see like this has been coming up. That's not. Why did my channel come up? That's that's concerning. Okay, hold on. Shogaijin. So it's this gaijin right here. You see a lot of like Chinese results, but gaijin. So you're probably familiar. There's not going to be a dictionary entry for it, but it's a sort of slang word that's been trending. You probably are. If you're familiar with both, then you're awesome, and if you're not, then you're also awesome. And here's something for you. This is the one that you probably are more familiar with, is gaijin. Can't see screen. Oh my gosh, thank you. Now you can see the screen. Arigato. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So we've got the gaijins right here, right? So this one doesn't have any proper dictionary entries, at least not as far as the ones I have, because they're kind of old. But yeah, this is the gaijin you'll see, foreigner. Now this is just a subgroup of foreigners that are causing gai, or like damage to Japan, whether it's, culturally being ignorant or damaging property or being just a general nuisance to people. So yeah, if you ever see this stuff on Twitter or anything, that's kind of what they're referring to. Not all gaijin are bad, but here's the thing: these few gaijin are painting this image of foreigners in general that like could make Japanese people apprehensive and see a foreigner and not, they're not going to be completely certain what kind of person we are, what we're up to, right? So there is that chance of just like, well, what if this is a gaijin, like a harmful gaijin? So it builds up some of these prejudices, right? It's just annoying. For all of us, some of us foreigners who have either not been in Japan that much or haven't even been yet in our lives, there are people who have money and are making money on kick from being nuisances there and ruining it for the rest of us. Whether that's, Japan could eventually get stricter with their foreigner policies, like visiting, or even like tourism in that sense, because of these people. And that's hurting everyone else's experiences who haven't even been to the country or are grinding so hard to learn the language and the culture just to be turned away or have like assumptions made about them because they're not Japanese. It just really bothers me. Oh my goodness. Loud minority. Yeah. I hope the new prime minister is rejecting the 5,000 Indian workers in exchange, 450,000 unskilled, and 100,000 Bangladeshi workers. I'm not caught up on that news, so I can't say much to that. But yeah, it's interesting. So the new Japanese prime minister is going to be the first woman to be in a prime minister position in Japan, which is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. We're going to see. I'm not familiar with her political views, so curious to see how that goes. Don't want to get too political on this stream, of course, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I know she's a fan of heavy metal or something. I saw a YouTube short about that. So that's my extent of my knowledge there. That's all I can really talk about. So yeah. Gosh, yeah. Bro plays Valorant. I do not play Valorant. If I try to launch it, it's not going to launch. You know why? Because it's not updated or installed. The last time I launched this was like a year ago. I play Counter-Strike. That's what I play. Yeah, see, it's not even going to launch. Or is it going to try? It's going to try to launch, and it's going to say you have an update. And if it does, then I'm... Yeah, it's not... It's really trying. Yeah, see, not even logged in. Ooh, get cooked. See? I have a friend who rage baits people on Valorant. He's just so dumb. Just stream his screen, and I don't know what it achieves, but I mean, hey, whatever you want. Yeah, I'm more of a CS guy. I've got my Faceit right there. Faceit level 30, by the way. Yeah, anyways, let's get back into reading. We got a little bit off topic, got a little heated. Just, man, I don't like... I just don't get it. You have all this money and time to like get ready for a trip to Japan, and you're just gonna disrespect it like that. Oh my gosh, be for real. Okay, let's go ahead and get our last timer up, and then we'll yap a bit more, and then I'll let you guys, go off to enjoy your weekends. Yeah, dude, 8K elo, you already know. No, dude, I'm like Faceit. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm like Faceit 3. Actually, I can probably... Let me just open it and show you real quick. That's anti-cheat. No. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Dude, here I am. Here I am with the 800 elo. You already know. Yeah, if anyone wants to QCS with me, let me know. I might be too low level for you, though. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's get into reading. Let's lock in. let me get chat. Yeah, let's get the box back out here. Face anti is actually the most invasive stuff on the world behind Riot's Vanguard. Yeah, but you gotta get it to play. So, no, I completely agree with you though. It's bad though. If people just didn't cheat in video games, then we wouldn't have this issue. But unfortunately, we got a lot of cheaters. Just, come on, man. Come on. Just get good at the game. Like, it's really not that hard to just, I don't know. It's like Japanese. I feel like people who use like real-time AI translator, like I've been seeing before we start studying, sorry I gotta talk about this. I've been seeing like ads, I'm getting ads for like those glasses that have real-time like AI translation. Right? So like if you're ever like on a trip in Japan, you can like look at signs and read them, which is useful. That's useful. But then there's also, it has a mic on it, right? So when Japanese people talk to you, it translates it into English and plays it in your ear or whatever, or like through your, it's like bone, whatever. You know what I'm talking about probably. But yeah, so that's like the equivalent of hacking in games. Like that's cheating. Because first of all, it takes no skill. And second, like, okay, I like the idea of like looking at signs and being able to see what they say. That's great. And maybe also hearing announcements. But they advertise it in like you sit down and have a conversation with someone with these glasses on, right? But here's the deal. The glasses don't tell you, yeah, anything but learn, exactly. The glasses don't tell you what to say. It's just, so let's say we have a Japanese person, they're talking to you, and you know what they're saying, right? Because the glasses are like doing it in English. How are you going to respond? You're just like, yeah, bro, that's cool. Anyways, yeah, so yesterday I went for dinner. It's like, they're not going to understand you. They're not going to understand you unless they have a pair of glasses too. Which is like, well, you just gotta like, if you go to a Japanese stranger, you go up to talk to them and they start speaking Japanese. You're like, oh wait, one second, please. And you like get out your pair of glasses and you just like give it to them to put on for a conversation. They're not gonna, you're a stranger, I don't think they're gonna do that. Or they might feel pressured to and do it, but like, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with the glasses themselves, just the way they're advertised. Like, if you're on a pinch and like let's say I was going to the Philippines, right? And I would get those glasses, sure, so I can read the signs maybe. If it's like if I'm on a crunch, I'm still gonna learn some greetings and phrases though. But I'm not gonna use those for conversation. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. In my opinion. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Got the good anti-cheat though, but haven't played in 3 years. Exchange specs. Speko gozaimasu. Speko gozaimasu. Are you asked? I'm sorry, I'm not picking up. Are you asking for my PC specs? I can show you that. I need to get a new graphics card. I think some of y'all probably hear when my my stuff crashed on stream. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. My whole PC froze and I had to like turn it off and on. And then we played Kanji to Go after. Yeah, so I built this from scratch. And I mean, it was fun, but I definitely need to get like I don't know. Yeah, I've got my nice RAM in there, dude. Like the 4 RGB RAMs, because I have to get all the lights, because it makes your PC run faster if you have more lights in them. But yeah, I don't know where my GPU is. Where's my Intel? It's somewhere in here. I just can't read right now. That's I/O. That's software. Not components. Here we go. That's display. Whatever. I have a 3070 Founders Edition. Nah, man. Spectacles. Oh, specs gozaimasu. Okay, thank you. Sorry. There's a little bit of delay with the chat. Well, I say that, but now it's good. But I'm sorry. I wasn't following along there. Oh my gosh. That would be so crazy though if you do whip out the GPT glasses though. That would be insane. How ridiculous is that? Imao. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lamau. Okay, never mind. Oh. All right, let's get back into reading, guys. The final stretch. I think we were here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. 一日の価値は全部一緒なんだから、何をしたかの差なんかで私の今日の価値は、変わらない。私は今日楽しかった。Oh, we already read that. Yeah, we already read this. なるほどね。確かにそうかもしれない。 彼女の、伝言断言、not 伝言、断言に僕は悔しくも納得しかけてしまった。And we'll yap after. I'm gonna go ahead and start sentence mining for Migaku after the Pomodoro is up. 僕だって近い将来彼女が、死ぬみたいにいつか絶対死ぬ。それはいつ来るかわからないけど、確実は未来。I wish you guys could see how tall my PC screen is. I know you can kind of see it here, but I'm having to doubt myself with those lines. 未来。もしかしたら彼女が死ぬ前に、僕が死ぬことだってあるかもしれない。さすが、死を自覚している人間の人間の言うことにはそれなりの、深みがある。隣の歩く彼女の評価が、僕の中で少し上がった。もちろん彼女にとって、僕の評価なんて、どうでもいいことだ。彼女には彼女を好きな人間が、とても多いから、僕なんかに、構っている暇はない。その証拠に、学問や校門の方からサッカー部の、ユニフォームを着て走ってくる男子が歩く彼女の姿を見つけて表情明るく、咲かせた。駆け寄ってくる彼に彼女も気づいたようで軽く手を挙げる。頑張って。お疲れ、桜。すれ違うサッカー少年は穏やかな笑顔で Oh, I just learned this. That's okay. で、走り去っていた。さそう。Invigorating, right? I'm not gonna. Let's just read this. 人の姿、行動がキリッとしていた気持ちの良い様。Yes. Okay. I saw that in Dandaran. Great anime if you haven't watched it yet. Really good stuff. Cannot wait for another season. They're also doing solo leveling and I think a new One Punch Man season soon, so that'll be exciting. 確か彼は僕のクラスメイトでもあったはずだが、僕には目も、くれなかった。あいつ秘密を知ってるクラスメイト君を無視しやがって。明日注意しとけね。いいよ。むしろやめて。気にしてないから。本当に気にしていない。僕と彼女はまるで正反対の種類の人間で、結果クラスメイトからの扱いが、僕と彼女でまるで違うとしても仕方のないことだ。もうそんなんだから友達ができないんだよ。事実だけど余計なお世話だよ。もうそうなんだから言っている間に、僕らは校門に着いた。僕の家と彼女の家は、学校を、挟んで反対側にあるので彼女とは、ここでお別れだ。本当に残念だから。じゃあさっきの話だけどさ、中長and ためらう。中長なく、背を向けようとした僕を彼女の言葉が止めた。彼女は何かいたずらを思いついたような嬉しそうな顔をしていた。 僕は決して嬉しそうな顔をしていなかったと思う。どうしてもっていうなら、秘密を知っているクラスメート君に、残り少ない私の人生の手助け I feel like there's a specific reading for this. 手助け。Oh, okay, never mind. 手助けを、させてあげてもいいよ。どういう意味？日曜日空いてる？あ、ごめん。かわいい彼女とデートの約束があるんだ。あの子、ほっとくと、すぐヒステリックに、なるから大変だ。嘘だよね。嘘だったらじゃあ日曜日のお昼、11時に駅前集合ね。友病文庫にもちゃんとつけとくから。そう言って僕の了承なんて、最初から必要ないという調子で彼女は手を振りながら僕のキロをI think it's キロとは反対側に歩いていた。彼女の姿の向こうに夏の空はまだオレンジとピンクとほんの少しの、平成Oh, this is gun, not hay. I'm thinking of the hay from Heiki. Like, I guess written side by side, sorry. I don't know why. 群青。青色の、向きが色、変わるよ。Ultramarine. Okay, I see. 群青、that's crazy. の間で、Oh, thank you, Skits. I see that. 手助けの間で僕らを照らしている。How much longer do we have on the timer? 7 minutes? Oh, we're locked in. Maybe we can get to 5%. 手は振り返さず、僕も今度こそ彼女に背を向けて家に帰る。騒がしい笑い声がしなくなって、空の、群青がThis is to do this is a prayer, this is a fortune, I think, right? No. I know that doesn't kanji by itself mean to do like fortune telling. I may be switching it up. It's just shimeru. Okay. 割合が少しずつ増えてきて、僕はいつもの道を歩く。Alright. Get over here. きっと僕が見ているいつもの帰り道と彼女が見るいつもの帰り道では、その一歩一歩の見え方がまるで違うのだろうなと思う。僕はきっと、この道を卒業するまで歩き続けるんだろう。彼女はあと何度同じ道を歩けるのだろうか。That's kind of sad. でもそうだ。彼女の言った通り、僕だってあと何度この道を歩けるのかはわからない。彼女の見る道の色と、僕の見る道の色は本当なら違ってはいけないんだ。I know my mouse is connected to my computer. That's why I'm using it. What? Kubi Suji. Oh, is it actually? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Kubisuchi に、指を当てて生きているか、確認する。 行動に合わせて足を出すと。Ooh. I feel like I've seen this. I've seen the right radical. Not radical, the right side without the 人 radical. 命を、無理やり、what? I know this. 古さぶっている感覚がして、気分が悪くなった。I don't actually know if that's ゆるさぶ。Wait, it's ゆるさぶる, I think. No? はかない。Arigato skits. ゆさぶる。なるほど。はかない。Wow. Well, that's a rich sentence right there. That's going in there. Get those words on for sure. 夕方、夕風が吹き、生きている、僕の気分を紛らわしてくれる。少しだけ日曜日に、出かけるかどうかを、前向きに考える気になった。3 minutes. Ooh, that's a lot of text. あれは4月のこと。まだ、奥崎の桜が、咲いていた。I'm gonna assume it's 奥崎。音崎。Oh no, 遅咲き。Sorry. 遅咲き。Not 奥。遅咲き。Okay. Yeah. I don't understand Japanese. 医学は知らない間に進歩していた。それは僕だって、詳しいことは、何も知らないし、知る気にもならない。ただ言えるのは、医学は少なくとも命に関わる、大病。Is it 大病 It is 大病を、this is using kanja, I think. Oh wait, this is shinobu, right? No, it's not. I mean, I think it, hold on. 患う。患って、余命が1年未満という症状が誰にも異常を知られずに日常生活を送れるくらいには、進歩していた。Alright. Well, this is a long... Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. Still kind of a long sentence, but never mind. つまり人は、また人として生きる時間を、伸ばす能力を得た。僕は、病気なのに動き続けるなんて、機械のようだと思っていたけれど、僕の感想なんて、大病、this was 患ったすべての人にとってどうでもいい。彼女もまた、余計な思想に、邪魔されたりせず、医学の恩恵を存分に熟知教授 I don't know why this reminded me of the Juku for cram school. 教授Alright. Get that mind in there. だから彼女が僕というだと、ただのクラスメイトに病気を知られてしまったのは、彼女の運の悪さと爪の甘さのせいに、他ならない。All done. Alright, well, I guess we'll cut it off there for the book. 4.64%. Not bad. It's been a good read so far, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a nice little book right there. But yeah. Hello again, chat. We're gonna go ahead and excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna just start making sentences here, but this is pretty mindless work, so yeah, I think we'll go ahead and I'm just gonna do this. We can yap a bit, and yeah, you said you might stream later today too. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna see what I got going on, just because I know we have viewers in different time zones. And I like always stream in the mornings. I feel like it's kind of not fair to viewers who are abroad and want to like tune in real time. So yeah, I'll see what I got going on. It's gonna be pretty like short notice if I do. Gotta see. I have adult stuff to do today, like errands and cleaning, and I might have to do some work stuff. But that's what you do when you're in IT. You gotta work on the weekends, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I know this one already. Oh, I see what's going on here. It's taking the furigana for some of these words. Okay. Crazy work, crazy work. You know that. Hakanai o muriari, I know that. I saw that one in Angel Beats. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, beyond that, I mean, this is... I think we're in a good spot. That was a decent amount of reading. I do feel like my reading's getting a little faster, but... I've been reading this book quite a bit faster than this one, I feel like. This one, I mean, I am doing lookups, I am studying on stream, but... And also, I usually don't do Rodoku at work. I read on my lunch breaks at work, and so I feel like it'd be awkward if, like, people in the cubicle next to me just start hearing Japanese randomly. They might think I'm crazy, but hey, who am I to say, right? Akashi. Rodokuing at work is base though. I'd do it if I worked in Japan. I just read like the most like actual just slop a light novel. It's just very graphic, and I'm just reading it out loud at work. That would be awesome. That's important. I've seen this somewhere else. I'm trying to remember where I saw these. Just track them for now. You know what? Minashi. I'll throw the English one there too, just in case. Shobun, not Seibun. Okay, gotcha. I remember that correction. Thank you for that again, Skits. This is just Psycho, basically, but fancier. This is a portrait of a dead person. Yep. Dialed in on that Nihongo. You know how we do it. This is probably just a curtain, but. Shimekite keikoto no chikara de shiryoku. It's just like a beam of light. Eyesight. Oh no, overcooked. Just to close off. Track those for now. Deal with those later. Hitorigoto. Alright, man, I know that. Here we go. Pretty productive day, though. Gotta say. What do you guys got going on after stream? You guys got anything fun this weekend? No way. Oh wait, I'm so confused. What? It's not picking up Hansu, dude. There we go. Kind of common. Kind of common. Yeah, let's send that there, and then we'll just take that. I mean, it's not like it really... There we go. Not that I need that, but... Okay. Easy mining. Going straight back to sleep after the stream ends. Dang, okay. Well, appreciate you. I appreciate you waking up for this stream, man. It's very kind of you. I'm sorry to keep you away from your beauty sleep. Appreciate you always, you always hop in here and give me some pointers on how to do the Japanese language and how to interpret stuff, so I appreciate it. Wait a minute. That's an alternate writing for this one. Interesting. I think this one's gonna pop up more, but we know that one. Make that one. Yup. 三段 contriving. I don't know. I gotta stop just scrolling straight down to the English Fs. I don't know though. Japanese Fs are nice for reading, but if for nouns like this, I feel like it's... Well, this isn't really... I guess it's still a noun. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I can understand that. Like, I always have this habit of... Well, voice crack. I always have this habit of scrolling down to the English definition for a word, and then whenever I try to like look at Japanese only dictionaries, I'm like, oh, why can't I understand this? It's because I have a bad habit built up. I guess now that we're not using this space, I'll make myself a little bigger. We'll hide the Pomodoro. All right. Yeah, this works. This is a bit cozier, right? Okay. I think we have a card for this. Wait. Gochiso. What? I've never seen it. Really? It's written like this? Interesting. I've never seen it written out in kanji. And if I have, it wasn't like that. Is that really how it's written? Am I tripping? Oh, yeah. Huh. I guess it's just very, very rarely written out like that, huh? I'm too decky to read, so I watch other people read. There you go. Gochiso-sama. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know why I guess it makes sense. I assume the kanji reading is pretty rare for the fact I haven't really... this is my first time coming across it. I think I had in my head that it was written a different way too. Which is just not true, but... to the best of my knowledge. Dude, this furigana is gonna throw me off. Yeah, 10秒 send this. Not really. Kakaru. And then get rid of the oh yeah. The furigana. Kakateru. Alright. And 好きない。僕はクラスメイトの容体を憂う。からの情報、okay, yeah. Let's check that. 潤う。Alright. My dad got me to print his documents. Oh, dang. It's not too rare? Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, it's good. It's good to know then. Appreciate you letting me know, Skits. 行き渡った。Just to pass over? What is this? 残るところなくすべてに呼ぶ。渡っていく。Okay, that's the one I was thinking, but 事情をよく知っている。物事がよくわかる。行き渡る。There's also 行き渡る, but I hear this one. Apologies for the yawning. 汗ばむ. This should be sweat soaked, but I'll save. Track it. 見苦しい. Useful word. おせっかいを焼いてくる. Alright, so I do know. I'm just gonna say manju for now. 目くばせ. 素早く視線を走らせたり、瞬きをして見せたりして。Okay. It's my first time hearing that for wanking. 得意げ. Yeah, we know that. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. 神経が. Oh, right. Do you remember that one? Okay. You went at kanji yesterday? Let's go. Small world, dude. Small kanji world. Alright. 上靴の loafer. 下駄箱. Yes. Have that. Okay, yeah, we'll just mine this then. Yeah, 画策. めんどくさい. You know that one. 何気ない. Just like, yeah. 何気ない. Like me. Nonchalant. Oh. That's pretty important. I think I've heard that a few times. 確かにそうかもしれない。彼女の断言。すれ違う. Isn't that like the pass by? Have that. Okay. Well, I gotta say, that's everything I'll be able to that's everything I'll be able to mine for today. You don't know kanji? Dude, your whole grind is kanji. Bro's already done with EQ. Says he doesn't know kanji. That's crazy. You done prepping for the EQ. You don't know kanji. That is a lie right there. It's so bright in my room, dude. It gets my mom yawning. I get tired when I go in the sun. I don't know why. I swear it's not Chunibyo. Like, I'm not a vampire, and I don't think I am. But, like, legitimately, it just, like, sometimes it just tires me out. But, yeah. Anywho, that is the stream. We're done studying. I don't want to keep you guys too long. But just want to say, as always, thank you for supporting the channel, for hanging out in the stream, and for studying with me. This is a lot more fun than just me sitting in my room alone reading, I found. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream and found it a good use of your time. Skits, sweet dreams, dude. Enjoy your sleep. Sam, I hope you have a great weekend and that immersion keeps going well for you, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Anyone else watching that I haven't seen in the comments yet, such as Akita, I hope that you have a great day. Thanks for hopping in for the first stream. And yeah, bye bye guys, have a great weekend. I'll see y'all later. Peace.